inside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson now. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Out of the gun. Hill. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Matt Judon. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On 4th down, Hill. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to. 9 yards. And the offense stays out there.
Can't turn the game volume down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No, I've had it. I just ain't played it. I've been playing Warzone.
For the first time with Alvin Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Hill now operating from the red zone. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
All right.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. Solid movement. He's corralled just beyond the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Rolling to his right. Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Bad field position. He got a punt.
The end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
I got a...
Never
How the hell?
Play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
I can't turn the game volume down where I can hear you that well.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Yeah.
About 2 yards shy.
Oh, yeah, I could.
8-yard gain.
It won't let me pause it no more, so. Oh, well. I'll have to do it next game.
Downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Even from up here in the booth,
when I'm playing Warzone, you can hear footsteps and all if it's in your headset.
You have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, it was well executed.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 19 yards away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice.
Yeah, a lot of time.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Right.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
Yeah.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, my goodness, the guy.
It's just a gain of a couple on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. A 2-yard
Got all tangled up with his feet.
And it's third down.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in
Rolled the wrong way.
Now it's 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Not where I'm sitting.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And this returnable for Harris. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, we're going to milk the clock. Hey, we're just going to do ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hill, he'll try and run it. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points on that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Raven.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
What?
In the air, now it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
With a what?
He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Yeah.
A shotgun snap for Hill. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. A final shot before break. Hill. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The first half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. On the return, Deontay Harris. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy
Yeah,
for the
I
opposition.
saw it.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On second down, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Hill.
3rd down and 4.
With a hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time.
Yeah.
They hit him and forced that incompletion. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And taking it across midfield.
Good blocking there.
Inside the 45. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Being chased out left, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Ravens.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Hill escaping the pressure.
What?
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
What?
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14. Ravens nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Nah.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. They were down for the 3rd time.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line. Second straight drive now, your tries that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, Hill buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Hill. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he'd been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. From the gun, Hill. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle.
Yeah.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 4. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Pickup. First down, Ravens.
They'll go back to Edwards on the first down and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up.
And now Jackson.
Oh, you kidding me?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some out on the perimeter.
Now Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Saints on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
All right, this is
that one good for 15 and a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A 10th carry for Kamara.
What was that, dude?
Medium proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground.
And he takes it across and into
Oh, he should have tripped over his own guy there.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lots of look to add the extra point. Sometimes a group that gets over the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Right.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scores
I got
first.
Warzone, Red Dead Redemption, Madden, NBA 2K, 9.
They'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah, we've been playing that new update
this
crazy.
drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get
No way, dude.
Another interception.
Oh, let him go. Just let him go.
It's hands only. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What?
That's the story of the game.
No.
They've been suffocating
See, I'm
all game
playing.
long on defense. They were suffocating
I
their team
noticed.
in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 20.
I need to go display the computer for a little while, it looks like.
Now, as this one's in the air. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
Fucking A, what the hell's my guy doing? Just tried to move up into the pocket and the guy takes off running.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
I noticed.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He may try and run for this. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I ain't played in like 6 months. So.
1st down with Jackson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah, man.
Time has run out on this football game. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Where's Landon? Oh, everybody got shit to talk on fucking stream.
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Oh, wait. I gotta fix that. Oh, wait. Here we go. Wait. Where is it? Right here.
So I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not?
Bit of doo-doo brown.
We gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Sterling Hoffrick.
All right.
For the Falcons.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Atlanta. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's Nick Chubb, former prep and collegiate star here in this state of Georgia. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the winner to find the ball.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the rock, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down, Browns.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
No!
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Adrian. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Myles Garrett wouldn't catch that. Come on.
Start there with a pick on the opening
Oh,
drive.
okay. That's
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
39-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
knew where the pressure was going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
Olivier Vernon brings him down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Ryan. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Nope.
The throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. He will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Ryan to throw. And he's got his star receiver.
How?
Jones.
I try that kind of crap and it never works.
Julio Jones there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Browns nothing. Sterling Hoffrichter.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Bull. I'm calling bull.
Picked off by Darquez Denard. And they are going to take over
bull.
Right there at the 22-yard line.
That is bull.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Ryan to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. try and start the drive with Gurley.
Hell was that?
Able to plow forward up to about
Got
the
tripped in
29,
my guy.
just
What
shy of
the
the
hell?
30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Down and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try to get things settled down a little bit.
And incomplete, as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I need another cut, please.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's
I'm
going to
getting
be
ate up on Madden, dude. I ain't played this game so long.
Officially nothing on
Oh,
that
there's
with
someone
no
on
gain,
mine.
so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
No, the name's up there, dude. I am. I can't do nothing, like, literally.
He's taken down. That's great.
Yeah,
Who forced his way through to register the sack.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the run? Doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is
Fuck! There ain't no way anybody could close that hole that fast.
They fake the
This
punt.
game's broken.
It doesn't work out, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than
Landon,
2
I know he heard me.
Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
Who?
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
What?
He will have
What?
the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
We need him.
None of these runs individually have added up
Oh
to
my goodness, dude.
3 plays,
Come on.
3 short runs, but together a first
Come
down.
Yeah, it's
on.
amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll try and push him in with Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Here comes carry number 10 for
Finally.
Gurley. And he gets in.
Fine. Will you get out from behind the door, dude?
Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Falcons push
Stop.
further
Stop.
out in front.
Yeah.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes
Why
you
you
just have to
so
have some
good,
patience.
bro?
A lot of people think it's always an
Hey.
adjustment. You have to change what
Boy,
you're
I'm
doing.
gonna whip you.
Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Ooh, that was close.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard
Yeah.
line.
Stop.
Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics, when given the opportunity.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield going deep here.
Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no fucking way. Dude's fucking wide open by 15 fucking yards. By the time the ball gets there, everybody's there. This game's broken. Because in real life, that shit wouldn't happen.
Couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Wide fucking open.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Browns nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To try again after the sack, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they start defensively at the 40-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now first and 10 at the 41-yard line. He gives to Gurley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Again they run with Gurley. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
On the carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And 3.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. 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 Yeah, stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. 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 Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need a Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn Kane, you done killed. Everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash. If I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right. I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, brought to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing.